Coming up, Motorhead Garage shows how hybrid fuel injection can help you. We add great sound to a great truck, and we go inside a high-tech portable paint booth. Plus, a stop in hot rod heaven. Next. Welcome to Motorhead Garage, presented by Top Coat. You know, whether your preference is a Harley or a Hemi, chances are you are looking for better performance all the time. And when you're talking performance, well, we've got one of the coolest innovations maybe to hit engine development in maybe 30 years. And that's where our friend Reggie comes in. Reggie, you've really discovered, I guess, hybrid fuel injection. Tell me how that works.
Well, it's called hybrid because we're taking the old method of injecting fuel through a venturi via a carburetor, and we are marrying it to the new method, which is the high pressure fuel injection. And it turns out that when you do those two things together in the right way, there's just some stunning results that can happen. It's amazing that someone didn't think of it a long time ago, but that's what we've discovered here.
Well, how does it work?
Well, what it does is it uses the power of the airflow in the center of the port to create a low pressure signal at the tip end of this Dynoblade. And that allows for air and fuel to be driven down a venturi that runs down the length of the blade. So by the time the fuel gets to the end, it turns into vapor. So a good fuel injector will inject fuel into tiny particles, and it's atomized, but it's still liquid. So we are doing phase changing into a vapor. Now, the key thing that happens here is that we're not using waste heat to vaporize the fuel. We're using the dynamics of the airflow. So the heat that transfers instantaneously into the fuel comes from the air charge. So the air charge gets cool, as we all know. That's always good, right, for more performance? Power. It's like an intercooler inside the engine, only in this time it's in every single cylinder. So we're intercooling each and every cylinder, and we get this nice vapor, which is very homogeneous. We get very complete combustion. Efficiency goes up in all areas, including wide open throttle.
What kind of efficiency are we talking about? How much?
Well, at wide open throttle, we are seeing anywhere, horsepower is 3 to 8, 9%. Torque is usually a little bit more, 4 to 10% increase. But the key thing here, one of the most interesting things that we have learned, is that at part throttle, say at 25% throttle, we are seeing as much as 3 to 4 times the percentage gain that we are getting at wide open. Now, most aftermarket products would either do nothing to part throttle, or it would degrade it. So that is indicative of better fuel economy, obviously, when you can get those kind of numbers. And that also speaks to the throttle response that our customers see, because it's just absolutely trick throttle response that you get. Drivability is phenomenal.
I know that's key, because you often give up drivability for performance at the top end.
Exactly.
And who's running with the throttle wide open all the time anyway?
Right, exactly. So where you are using the vehicle all the time, and this is why I can go right into the other part of what we're offering, is for fleet applications. If someone's got a special application, we could design something for them. If you have a race team, okay, and you're looking for a special application, we can do that for you as well. And then, of course, we have the products that we're offering to the public.
Now, that's going to take some major surgery to put that in, isn't it?
You would think so, but it's a super easy install. 10 to 15 minutes. If you could change an air filter, you can do this. And once you're done doing it, it's tunable.
How adjustable is it?
It's quite adjustable, and with this indexing plate, you're able to adjust it precisely. We will be able to get you in the ballpark so that you can get 90% of what it's going to do, but if you really want to fine tune it, you put it on the dyno and get 100% of what it's going to put out for your particular application. So at Eccentric Innovations, what we are doing is making do-it-yourself aftermarket performance great again.
Well, you can find out more about hybrid fuel injection. Check them out at dynoblade.com. We will be right back with more Motorhead Garage presented by Top Coat right after this.